Welcome to 5 Minutes with Conor. I'm Conor Smith. Today we're diving in with another successful entrepreneur. And whether you're tackling marketing challenges or technical challenges or operations or even your own self, your own mindset, every small business and every entrepreneur has a unique journey. Today I'm excited to learn about Kelly Siegel and his role as CEO of National Technology Management. Kelly, welcome.
Conor, I'm curious what your definition of successful is.
Yeah, you're flipping the questions around on me, Kelly, but ultimately for me, I'm a big God guy. And so from that standpoint, it's always trying to look at what does Christianity mean as a way of life? And it's a really tall order and pursuit. And I work on that all of the time, trying to understand that. What does it mean in real life? And just pursuing that as a way of life.
I love that answer. A dear friend of mine sent me a meme on Instagram that said, success is money and power. And I was like, oh, I couldn't agree less. So if people are listening and they think that success is money, that is not what it's about. For me, it's having a peaceful heart and looking in the mirror and loving who I am and what I'm doing in this world.
I think that's a wonderful answer, and that call to love God, to love ourselves, and to love others. Again, it's sometimes a very difficult call, but like you, I think it can bring a tremendous amount of peace. Kelly, people don't know you too well. They don't know your business. Let's jump into that. Tell us a little bit about the business, what you do, who you do it for.
Well, I am the lucky entrepreneur owner of National Technology Management. We've been in business for 27 years. I like to say we're the best funded startup because we're really reinventing ourselves this year. With AI, we're implementing so many different versions of AI to make our service even faster. So literally, we stole the Jimmy John's mantra, and we just said we're freaky fast, the easiest and best IT company to do business with, next to yours, of course. But we're seeing some amazing service metrics, like less than 2.5 hours average time to resolve tickets. I am an end user, so I treat our customers like I'd like to be treated. It literally on our website is our core values of family, and we treat our customers like family. I know it's cliche, but we just do, because I grew up so poor, and I just like to leave the woodpile very, very high, and just be very proud of the company that we've created and that we put out there. We've done it also too. If you can see, I'm not sure which one I'm using. Some reversed. Is we also have a big personal brand called Harder Than Life. So I have a podcast, the top 20 podcast in self-improvement, how I talk about, I wrote a book about it called Harder Than Life. And we just basically talk about the stories of entrepreneurship, but also overcoming adversity and personal development. So I have fun with this every single day. I love coming into work. It used to be years ago, the old MSP, you're like, what am I getting into today? And it was a pain, but now we're very proactive. There are very little fires, and life is good.
Well, you've now given me 2 books. One we were talking about before we started this interview. I'll jump on that one. And, I can tell, again, just talk with you, you're a big part about helping people grow. Also, unlike me, you're also, looks like you're helping people's muscles grow. Talk to me about your greatest accomplishment. And you can be personal, professional, or some combination thereof.
Wow. I didn't even think about it. I think my greatest accomplishment is the transformation of coming from Harder Than Life. And if your listeners, anybody listens to this and wants the digital copy of this, just email me at kelly@harderthanlife.com, and we'll send you a digital version of this. This is available on Kindle. I'm not trying to sell it, guys. It just basically tells about my upbringing and my battles with my childhood trauma and how I overcame them. So part of it was I was a big partier, loved me some alcohol. And one day I just said, I'm done. I just quit. I'm done. I'm going cold turkey. I didn't hit rock bottom. And before we hit record, the day that I announced that to my team, I get this book from my COO, and he resigned because he knew I was going to shake up the world. And that's exactly what I did. So my biggest accomplishment is reinventing myself and being a better father, a better leader, a better businessman, and just a better human.
And a better storyteller because of it. And, that's certainly just connected with me, and I look forward to reading it. You hit me with the question, about how do you define success? And again, I think that playback that you had of loving yourself, loving others, through that, finding peace, and then just adding value to the people along the way. As you look at that, how is that impacting other people?
Well, the Harder Than Life brand literally is for charity. So we do a lot of charity work, both by donating services, donating our time, our resources. We donate money. We donate as much as we can to give back. Top 3 charities, we redo all of their networks at no cost. And it's just pay it forward, man. I grew up so poor and with nothing. And I just want to give back. I have a love and abundance mindset, and I just want to give back. And I love that. That's why I'm here. I'm not here to be the IT guy. I'm here to educate, inspire, motivate, and really model the behaviors of what it takes to be a good businessman, a good human, a good father, and just I just do unto others as I want to do unto me. Nobody ever gets in trouble by being kind.
Right. An important lesson you've learned over your career that you'd like to share.
Oh, the business lesson is a good one, man. I fought it. This for you smaller companies, 3 million and less. Develop standard operating procedures, implement them, and manage to them. I fought it for years, and when I did this, it absolutely scaled us immediately. And then one more is hire an assistant. Every entrepreneur, I don't care who you are, if you're making over $100,000, hire an assistant. Buy back your time for you to be creative and think and actually have your life. Because so many years I was in the email chain and just in the daily grind. And I'm just, those are 2 simple and easy advices. And then the last thing is work on your mind and body like your life depends on it. I always say, go to the gym, look good, feel good, do good. And the gym makes you look good, feel good, do it. And then it clears your mind, because there's no work-life balance. It is really your mind-body balance. And when you do that, you're better everything. And then you can invite, the energy, the source, God, whatever you believe in will come into your life. And then just you start freaking escalating like crazy. And it's wild when you make room for good stuff, how it comes in. And how I know that is if you live in a negative life, if you make any room, negativity fills that spot up.
Well, for those listening, Kelly just stacked a number of wonderful lessons that if you take those to heart and apply them, you're going to see not just good in your life, but multiple goods within your life. Kelly, thanks for sharing your story with us today. For folks out there, remember, success is so much more than business, money, those kinds of outcomes. It's about growth. It's about perseverance. It's about going through the hard things, loving yourself, loving others, and so much more. I look forward to sharing more stories like this on the next 5 minutes with Conor. Kelly, thank you so much for being here.
Conor, it's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Marketing doesn't have to be a heavy lift. Most small businesses waste energy on confusing strategies and see little return. We help you build a stronger brand, flex your message, and generate leads that actually convert. It's like training with a coach. Clear plan, consistent reps, real results. No fluff, just marketing muscle that drives growth. Let's get your marketing in shape.